guys, welcome back. Even though I still have a bunch of snow outside my house, I'm gonna do an ocean themed mani. And the reason why is because you know how every once in a while you get colors in and you're like, okay, I can do this mani with these, but you're never 100% sure what you're gonna do with those colors. And then there are other times when you get those super special colors, and as soon as you get them and you open them and you swatch them, just a light bulb goes off, a vision pops in your head, and you know exactly what you want to do. That was me with this whole Diva box. With 3 out of the 4 colors, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go with this mani. I will tell you straight off the bat, this mani is a lot. I went a little crazy. It's not the most wearable mani, but I really just had fun with it. And I kind of did what I wanted to do with my last ocean mani that I did last summer. If you guys watched it, it was the seashell mani that I created the texture with the gel top coat. If you haven't seen it, I will link it up in the cards for you. So this one is kind of like my ocean themed 2.0 mani. I got a bunch of different charms since then, so I'm gonna play around with those. So since this is a little bit of a lengthy video, I did just go ahead and dip my pinky and my thumb into these solid colors. My middle finger, I am just gonna ombre the 2 colors together. And then Diva Dip 15 is this gorgeous flaky glitter. It's so good, and it goes perfect with these 2 colors. Let's talk upcoming March Diva box. If you have never attempted to try to get one yet, you need to set your alarms. Put a mark on your calendar, set all the things in your house that can possibly go off and make a loud noise and remind you, because the March box is going to be insane and unreal. So if you're not part of the Triple D Facebook group, make sure you go and join. I will leave a link to it down below in the description so you can get all the details on the box. There's also a Triple D spoiler group for the Diva box. I'll leave that link down below as well so you can join that also. This upcoming box, I'm not giving away any spoilers on it. It's going to retail for 85 bucks, but when I tell you guys, it is worth so much more than that. Like, the discount for this one is crazy. The amount of stuff in it is unreal. The products in general are just insane. Just insane. So if you ever wanted to get one or try to get one, this is the one you need to grab, because it's crazy. And she's releasing a couple extra than she usually is able to. So that is awesome. I'm so excited for this box. So excited. I just hope that the post office does not hold it hostage for 2.5 weeks like it did with this one. So back to my mani, because you're probably wondering what I'm doing with this one. I saw this inspo pic on, I just Googled it. Googled seashell or ocean theme manis. And I'll show you the inspo pic in a little bit, but it was like a sheer nail with just a hint of glitter and flakies to it. So all I did was just sprinkle on my base, and I just sprinkled on the flakes. Since I already have builder gel on my nails, I'm never too worried about getting enough dip on them for them, you know, to be strong. My nails are strong all the time because of the dip. With that being said, I'm probably going to include it in my filing video. my filing and shaping video, because I've had a bunch of you guys ask me to kind of show a different angle because you're curious as to how thick my nails are with my builder gel and then how thick they are with the dip on top. So I'm going to include that in my filing and shaping video. So you will get to see that during that video. So for my index finger, I'm just going to do my normal 2 dips in this gorgeous, flaky, glittery goodness. Look how pretty it is. And once you get it on your nail and you see it with the lavender and the turquoisey color, it goes so perfectly with it. So I'm going to do a lot of nail art in this video. If you've seen the thumbnail or the picture on Instagram and that's how you got here, then you already know what I'm about to do. So I am going to shush up. I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to finish up my second layer. I'm going to cap and clear, activate, file, and buff off camera, and I will be back for the crazy part. Filing and shaping is done. Here are the 2 kind of Mani inspo pics that I found off of Google. So you see how that ombre nail has like the wavy background underneath the charms. So I looked through all my stamping plates. I found this textured plate. If I'm able to find it, I will leave it linked for you guys down below. I don't want those thicker lines on the stamp design, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that small portion on the bottom left, but when I stamp it, I'm going to stretch the design so that it covers my whole entire nail. So I'm just going to apply gel base, a thin layer of gel base, just enough so that the stamp is going to stick and adhere really nice. But I'm going to apply my gel base. I'm going to give that a 30-second cure. I'm going to leave links to everything down below that I'm using, with the exception of the Diva dips because they are exclusive to the box, but you can use any colors that you want to use, anything you already have. So I'm just applying stamping polish to that small portion that I want to pick up. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and as you can see, when I hold it up to my nail, it's not enough to cover my whole entire nail. So I'm going to line it up with the sides, and I'm going to stretch it and pull the jelly stamper to make it fit my nail. So you can actually stretch your designs to make them fit your nail. Now, if you have longer nails, that may be a little bit more difficult. You may have to do it in 2 stamps. So now I'm going in just using my Poshy Detail Cleanup Brush. I'll leave that linked for you guys as well. Just using that to clean up the stamping polish. And for one, I'm doing the stamp first because I want to give it enough time to dry before I go ahead and put gel on top and then do the charms. So these are some charms I got. I got the full silver pack off of iGel, and then I got all the other ones off of Amazon. But I'm going to tell you, if you are interested in these charms, just get the ones off of Amazon, because the ones I got from iGel, they're fine. But they're pretty much the same as what came in the other sets that I got. I just wanted a good mix of silver and gold, and you pretty much get that just from the Amazon set. So I'm also using Caviar Beads that came in the February Diva box. I'm using some of the Triple D Rhinestones. They were released a while back, but I will leave them linked for you as well. I am using the Triple D Rhinestone Picker Upper Tool. So I'm just going in with a coat of gel base, and I'm only doing this because I have peel base on and I want to be able to cap my free edge and my sidewalls, because I'm pretty much just putting charms over top of these. And whenever you do charms or rhinestones or caviar beads, you don't want to top coat over the charms and the rhinestones, because I found that it actually dulls them a little bit. So I'm using the peel base to cap my free edge and all that good stuff. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with the iGel Jewelry Gel, which is awesome for applying rhinestones and charms. Now, if you're doing caviar beads or tiny rhinestones, you could get away with just gel base and top. But if you're doing anything bigger than that, you definitely want to use jewelry gel, or I know some people even use poly gel. I was using builder gel before I got the jewelry gel, and the builder gel works great. I just don't want to use my favorite builder gel for charms. I want to save it for my fill-ins. So I'm just applying my jewelry gel where I want to place my charms, but I am going to make sure that I thin it out where I don't plan on putting charms, just because I don't want a thick blob of gel in the middle of my nail. The jewelry gel is very much the consistency of builder gel, so I'm not going to cure it. So without curing it, I'm going to do a layer of top coat right over that jewelry gel, so that when I put my charms on and I cure this, I'm not going to have any sticky, tacky layer. This is going to be the one and only top coat that I do on my nails. So I'm just applying my gel top coat right over top of the jewelry gel. And the jewelry gel is not going to move because it's so thick, it's going to stay exactly where you put it. So now I'm just using my rhinestone tool, and I am just going to randomly place these charms. What I love about the jewelry gel, I feel like I've said that word like 50 times already. What's kind of nice is you can kind of just sit it on the nail and kind of figure out where you want to place it. And then when you figure out exactly where you want to put it, you just use the metal side of your rhinestone tool and just push it down, and it'll sink it right into that layer of the gel, and it'll hold it in place really, really nice. So I had to use that cute little starfish. So I placed that there. I'm going to put a couple different size rhinestones. I'm going to do a couple seashells. I wanted to do a good mix of silver and gold on both of my nails, just because I felt like the gold worked a little bit better on the sheer nail, but I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit. Now, this is not going to be, you know, if you have like a day job or you do a bunch of different stuff, this definitely is not the most wearable design. If you don't put a good amount of gel on your nail, you can definitely have little spots of the charms that will stick up. But I only wore this mani for a day or two. I think it was about 2 days I wore it for. So for me, it was really just for fun. I just wanted to see how it would turn out. I've had these charms for a hot minute and I really wanted to use them. I was just waiting to get the right colors that kind of spoke to me. But I absolutely love how this turned out. But if you do want to recreate this and make it a more wearable mani for you, I definitely recommend just using the smaller seashells that come in this little kit, because they were fine. Once I was done and cured those, you could feel them, but nothing was sticking up because they were small enough to where they really sunk into the gel. And you can get, there's tiny starfish shells, all different shapes in here. But I just wanted to do a little variety of different shapes and sizes and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to let you watch as I finish placing the charms on this nail. I am going to put caviar beads kind of randomly around the nail because I wanted the caviar beads to kind of represent bubbles, like bubbles in the ocean. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys watch for a little bit and I will be back when we get to the middle finger. So I'll be right back. So I went ahead, I applied the jewelry gel and the gel top coat, and now I'm just going to place the charms and the rhinestones on my middle finger over this little wavy design. At first I did the silver seahorse, and then after kind of looking at it, it just blended a little too much with the white. So in a second, you're going to see me just pop that silver seahorse off and just put a gold one on there real quick. And the gold, I think, looked a lot better than the silver one. So I'm just going to go ahead and place the gold one on there. And for this one, I kind of want to have the charms go kind of on a diagonal. So that's how I'm going to place them for this one. And since the seahorse is so big, I am going to use smaller seashell charms for this one. I can't remember if I did a starfish on this one or not. I think I did. So I'm just going to place my charms. I'm going to do some of the smaller rhinestones, and then I'm going to top it off with some of the caviar beads. But I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit because it is a little bit repetitive. But I did just want you guys to be able to see how I was placing them, what kind of order, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to let you guys watch, and I'll be right back. So I got all my charms and rhinestones and caviar beads on there. I'm going to go ahead and top coat my other nails off camera. So I went ahead, gel top coated. I did add the tiny seashells on the pinky and the thumb just so you guys could see just how small they were on their own. And if you were able to see when I was holding them up, no spot on those seashells are lifting whatsoever. So I feel like if you wanted to do this and have it be more wearable, definitely just do those tiny size seashells on there. So I'm just finishing up with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil as usual. I have a link for that down below, as well as a discount code for you guys. And this is my finished Ocean Mani. I know it's early for a summer mani, but now you guys have plenty of time to plan your Ocean Manis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.